silver devil, the dark god of the clipper. Woo! Okay, this is part 2 of a video that I did earlier, okay? And we are fabricating together, us together, we are fabricating the legendary elemental weapon of the magician, the Pentacle of Art. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of facts and stuff before we get into step 2. Okay? You guys got to understand something about this, okay? Physical, ritual, ceremonial tools, okay, are ways for you to focus your mind. There isn't a goddamn bit of magic in this wand, okay? I mean, there is, but there's not. It directs my attention, and my concentration becomes like a laser beam. Think about this. Oh, we have a visitor. Let's see who it is. I'm not going to forget what I was saying. I'm still on it, but let's see who it was. Greetings. Welcome to the Temple of the Backwards Tree. Ooh. Okay. Well, I guess I don't want to say who it is yet. Okay. Think of a traffic cop. Think of a symphony conductor. Okay. Think of like the traffic cop directing traffic with his wand. Okay. He is using a wand the same as I do. Okay. That is a tool. Everybody's focus, everybody's attention is where that is pointed. That commands attention and respect from everybody. We know that. That we just know. Hey, Luce. Each tool does something different, okay? But it's not the tool that's physical, okay? It's the tool that's right here inside of you. You are carrying all 4 of the elemental tools of the magician with you. And if you don't know that, then you are at tarot card 0, the Fool. Le Fool. But if you are awake and aware of what you are carrying with you, with what you're packing 4 elemental weapons of the magician. That's what you carry inside of yourself with your 4 polarity nature, your tetrapolar nature. Okay, fire, water, air, earth. All of those elements exist within you, inside of you. Just like the tetragrammaton, you are a mini tetragrammaton. Okay, that's how that works. Now, let's get to it. The elemental weapons of the magician, this is the wand of fire. There's the dagger of air. There is the cup of water. And there is the pentacle of earth. We are manufacturing the pentacle of earth today. Let me go get the pentacle that we started on earlier that we're going to do step 2 to tonight. I'll be right back. All right, here's what we got. We got our pine log slice. It has been sanded and coated with gesso, 1 coat. Why do you sand it? Because the gesso won't take very well unless you do. Why are you putting gesso on it? You're putting gesso on it so that the acrylic-based paint, which looks the best, okay, and is radiant, is going to cling to and shine like it should. And then the last step is acrylic sealant, okay, and that's going to make the thing waterproof, basically, and last a fuck of a long time and be easy to clean. When it gets dirty or nasty and you got fingerprints all over it, you just take a little wet washcloth and wipe it off real quick, pat it down, and then it's good. That's how we do this. Anyway, okay, I'm going to get to coat number 2, and we'll talk about what the elemental pentacle of art, that's what this is going to be, does for the magician. Okay, let's do it. All right, hold on. I have cord issues here. Here we go. Okay. Let's make sure you can see. Oh, this area is a pigsty. This is the outer temple, the courtyard of the Temple of the Backwards Tree. The inner sanctum is for the infernals. Yeah, they have their own hookup. Everything else happens out here. Yeah. And you know what? That's basically just a justification for the fact that I like fresh fucking air most of the time. That's all that is. All right, let's get the gesso. Bow. That's what you need, gesso. You're gonna need your brush. All right. I think we're going to use this brush again. Okay. Okay. You got your brush. You got your gesso. We're going to add another coat to this nice and slow. Okay, watch and learn. Make sure you can see. Hold on. There we go. Now it's a party. All right, now it's a party. There you go. On this is going to be etched the Pentacle of Earth when this is finally done. Why does this matter? If you are a ceremonial magician like I am, okay, like a lot of us are, there's a lot of us now. When I started on the forums a few years ago, everybody was like, ceremonial magic, that's fucked up. Like, and they had a really shitty attitude about it. It's like, you guys can suck at dicks. There is nothing wrong with ceremonial magic. That is some high-powered shit. I knew that, okay? But a lot of these people were like, no, I'm into demonetry. I would never, ever bind a spirit. Wait a minute. You would throw a curse at a motherfucker to kill him, but you have a problem binding a spirit to do anything. Get the fuck out of here, you hypocrite. In the left-hand path that I'm a part of, I don't have any rules. There is no rule. There is no authority greater than me, okay? That's how I keep it. And that's just how I keep it. But anyway, that's how it was 3 or 4 years ago. Now, nowadays, ceremonial magic is making a big comeback. People are looking at us and saying, wow, you guys really are some high-powered magicians. And we're like, yeah, we are. You know? I know, dude, I know. That was some funny shit. Then I didn't even know how that came out of me. I don't know. That was funny, though. I thought it was funny, too. Yeah, you know, anyway, yeah, so, you know, and I don't have any problem with demonetry. I use some of their methods, okay, don't get it twisted. I'm not knocking anybody, but people want to knock ceremonial magic like it's outdated. I'm like, please stop it. You know, like this is a Pentacle of Solomon, okay? This is some high-powered shit. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it does because that's a surprise, but man, they work. God, they work. Now, what is this going to do for us when we're done? Okay. Anytime you need to take a spirit and give him a dose of instruction or regulation, you could take your pentacle, okay? You could take your Pentacle of Earth, and you could take the spirit seal and put it on top of your Pentacle of Earth. Take a little bit of salt and put it on top of that spirit seal. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Spirit is not gonna be happy. No. Is that torture? A little bit, yeah. But if a spirit needs an attitude adjustment, you need to give it one. If you don't, it will abuse you. This is the left-hand path. The infernals, the spirits, they respect strength. That's it. If you don't know how to protect yourself, they will fuck you up. If anybody who says otherwise, fuck you, you're a liar or an ignoramus. And that's facts. Now, protecting yourself is important. The Pentacle of Earth can also provide great defense. You can use it to erect walls of stone spiritually around yourself. You can also use it to strengthen your auric shields. You can use it to trap spirits. Oh, there's all kinds of things you can do with the Pentacle of Art. You can put objects on it and imbue it with elemental force. Oh, there's all kinds of things you can do with the Pentacle of Earth. This is good. Excellent for money spells. You want to get a little extra cash? Take a handful of copper pennies and put it on top of your Pentacle of Earth for about 3 or 4 days. You're going to see the cash coming in, man. You're going to see. I don't have to tell you. You'll see. That's just a few things we can do. So let me shut the fuck up and actually put the stuff on the brush and get some work done here. Let me see. All right. Nice, even strokes. We're going to start at the outer rim, okay, and kind of work our way in. All right. Why are we doing that, Mike? Because otherwise you're going to be left with bumpy paint, all right, from where you didn't do it this way. You don't want to have bumpy stuff. You want to have like a nice, even coat. That's what you want. The gesso is not the finished product. This is a primer coat. Yeah, there we go. God, that's nice. There we go. Yep. Nice and easy. I thought about for a minute doing a beveled edge. Okay? A beveled edge. But I just decided not to, and I'm not going to bevel the edge, and I'm not going to do the underside. I'm going to do the underside in jet black, and that's it. I want this to have a rustic look. I want this to have a look that's rough. My Pentacle of Art is rough. I don't know what yours looks like, but mine is rough. Yours looks like whatever you want it to. That's how it works. It's just as good as mine or anybody else's. Now, okay. Pentacle of Earth. It's a good tool. It's a good tool. Okay, we're gonna make sure that coat is nice and even. We don't want to have fucked up little lines on here, so we're gonna do it like this. Yep, there we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah. If you need a good book, I brought this up earlier. Check out the Ciceros. Ciceros or OES, something like that. Jack Cicero and his wife Cicero, they are from the Golden Dawn. They are both adepts. What does that mean in real life? They are right-hand path jack-offs. Yes. Not them personally. I'm not attacking them personally for jacking off, for being right-hand path. But in the right-hand path, that's kind of what I think of. I think of there's a lot of jacking off, okay? I don't think of anything of substance. I think it's a lot of jacking off. That's just my opinion. I don't see any. 100 years ago, the Rosicrucians and the Golden Dawn, they had a lot of strength, okay? They had some juice. The Masons did too. They had a lot of juice, okay? Today, not as much juice, okay? I'm just being realistic with you. I do not frequently see right-hand path magicians that have much juice. They're out there. They are. There are some Jesuit priests that would whip your ass, man, if you got cocky with them. There are Marian priests. There are Kabbalists. There are all kinds of them that are really strong. But for every one that is, there are about 10 love and light and fluffy angel feather worshippers that are weak as fucking weak sauce. Here in the left-hand path, our numbers may be fewer by far than the right-hand path, but we make up for it with that muscle. We got that roof, you know. We don't see as many weak sauce, delusional, fucked up people in the left-hand path because they just get eaten. I mean, like, they're just food. So they don't last long enough to really be around long enough to tell a story of any kind. They become somebody else's story. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. So, anyway, that book. Okay, that book is going to teach you the Golden Dawn tool book from the Ciceros, which they're nice people, I'm sure. Okay, I'm sorry, I take that back. That was bad. Get the book. It will show you how to do all of this. That's where I learned this. So, I'm just giving credit where credit is due. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, that's it. We're done. We're good. Okay, make sure you wash your brush, because if you don't, this shit will fuck your brush up and you will never be able to use it again, and that's facts. Okay, so you're going to wash your brush immediately. I'm going to wash my brush right now. Hold on. Because I don't want anything to happen to my brush. I like my brush. Yep, there we go. Nice. I keep a water dispenser out here in the temple. You know, I'll show you. Yeah, I live the life, man. Check this out. Yeah, nice. Oh, God, that water dispenser kicks ass. Hot and cold water. I can drink coffee and just chill in the cut all afternoon and do my work and do my projects. I mean, this is living the dream, guys. This is the left-hand path, high-powered. This is what it is. Anyway, okay. Let's look at what we got here. Okay. This is our second coat of gesso. Now, tomorrow morning, all right, I've got to do some stuff for some clients, okay? But I think around noon tomorrow, my time, I'm going to do the first set of painting on the actual Pentacle of Art. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat, guys. A lot of ways to skin a cat that don't involve choking it with a stick of butter. There are better ways. Tomorrow, we're going to do a better way. I'm going to show you, all right, the 4 scales, all right, king scale, queen scale, and so on and so forth, and the 4 worlds, Absoluth, Beria, Yetzira, and then finally, you have the world of the manifest world, Asya, and that bringing the Sephira through the 4 worlds and the color scheme that's used for the Sephira, that's called scale. If you want to check this out yourself, let me give you something to do that with. Google this, guys. Okay? All right. Queen scale Sephira. Okay. Now, if you check this out like that, maybe I got it backwards. Queen scale Sephira, it will show you all of the Sephira depicted through the queen scale. You will see Malkuth. Malkuth is russet, citrine, olive, and black. It's a circle with 4 pieces in the pie, each one a different color. That is to symbolize the 4 elements that are present in the physical world, like the earthy part of Earth, the airy part of Earth, the watery part of Earth, the fiery part of Earth, and the completion of it being Earth in the manifest universe, the physical Asya. That's how it works. Guys, I'm not going to go there, but I think it's important to teach it. That's one of the things the Golden Dawn actually did get right. They do know their Kabbalah pretty well, to be frank with you, yeah. And I believe, okay, that the Kabbalah is, and Gematria is a universal language. If you understand that, you have the capacity to understand clip-off. If you don't have the capacity to understand clip-off. It's just not going to make any sense to you. What you see in the Tree of Life, you're going to see the opposite of when you go down the Tree of Death. When you go into Sitra Akra, okay, that is the other side. Okay, that's the other side. That is the night side. You guys need to read Kabbalah, Clip-Off, and Goetic Magic by Thomas Carlson. Great fucking book. One of my favorites in the world. Within the first 50 pages, you will understand what Universe A is and Universe B. Yeah, anyway, so I'm not going to pay attention to the king scale or queen scale or any of that shit because I'm not trying to emulate the Golden Dawn. I'm going to do it my way, like the left-hand pathway. Which there is no set formula for the left-hand path. It's about what works for you and what you need. So that's what this is going to be. And when we make our tools, guys, like here's a wand. This is a wand. This used to be my favorite wand, okay? This was midnight black with some ash and a peridot, an actual real peridot for the tip. This was a great wand. I did really a lot of work with it with elementals, demons, and jinn. Great wand. Really attuned to those energies. But the paint that I used was not acrylic, and it fucking peeled off all the time and looked like shit, and I got tired of looking at a shitty wand. Yes, it's a powerful wand, but it looks like shit. Nobody wants their tools to look like shit. Nobody. You want your tools to be the best tools that you can make. So I suggest you guys get that book from the Ciceros because it will walk you through step by step how to make all of this shit. Like, I know exactly how I do the wand. I know exactly how I'm going to do all this shit. Like, it's not hard. It's easy enough for the layman to understand and actually make really nice looking tools. All right? And you don't have to follow their lead, like their color schemes or whatever. You do you. But the methods of like the sanding, the gesso, the paint, the acrylic, the sealant, that's what you need to learn. Like, if you don't already know, that's what you need to learn. Because like I am not an artsy craftsy person by nature. I had to learn all this shit like that way. But I'm glad I know it though, because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to make your own tools. Very exciting. And they're better than anything store-bought. When you make it yourself, it's going to be much better. So let's take a look at the magic squares that we're going to work on. All right. I am not yet 100% sold on this idea because they're so small that when I get to the really, really big planets like Sun, Mercury, and the Moon, it's going to be hard as fuck to get the lines small enough and tight enough to put really small numbers in there to fill in the planetary square. Maybe it can be done. Let's see if it can be done. All right. Here's what we're working on. Yeah. These are about, they look to me to be about a 5-inch square, okay? And I think this is balsa wood. This feels like balsa wood to me. This is pine. And I have another buddy that uses pine also, and pine is a great choice. It's related to Jupiter, and a good choice for this. This is also a good choice. This is pretty sanded, so I'm not going to have to sand much, but we're going to do a quick sanding anyway. We're going to begin with an easy tablet, the tablet of Saturn. Okay? Once I make the planetary square, I can then invoke the intelligence or the spirit or the actual planetary energy itself. I can banish it, I can invoke it, I can use it to charge objects, I can use it to charge rituals. This is a very valid technique, and to make these makes you one that holds a very strong planetary charge for a long time and is easy to maintain and clean up and looks good forever. So that's why we're doing this. Let's get to it. All right. I need smoke though. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to live forever, and I don't give a shit if I get cancer. That's not my problem. Here we go. Hold on. Get in there. Alright, there you go. No, this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna have to smoke over here like a half mask. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, if I don't get my cigarettes, man, I get pissed. All right, here we go. Well, this video is not meant for children, so I don't give a shit if people see me smoking. If you don't want to smoke, that's on you. That's fine, but I do. All right. Let's get our sander out. We're going to take... This is going to be the tablet of the Saturn, right here. Okay. Yeah, everybody's out drinking and partying tonight, and Mike B is in the temple working. That shows you the level of dedication that a motherfucker has to the left-hand path and to his art. Everybody else is out there kicking it. They're getting pussy. They're out there partying. What am I doing? I'm working. I have client projects and consults all night. I'm not mad about that, but it is what it is, you know. Everybody will see this video later and be like, oh, yeah, we had such a good time at the bar, you know. Anyway, I don't care. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. Now just pick a small area about 1 inch wide and you start your sanding. You know? Yeah, there we go. Now I have really shitty sandpaper and I don't have 3 grades. You're supposed to have 3 grades of sandpaper. Really coarse, medium, and fine. That's what you're supposed to use. I'm not going to do it that way. I'm just going to use 1. Alright. So we're going to sand here. Yeah. Damn it. Alright. This is some Justin Timberlake bringing sexy back. That's what this is. Oh, for my new viewer, we are making a planetary square of Saturn out of wood and acrylic material. We're going through the sanding right now to get the project started. And I'm not going to beat this to death. It's too thin, so I don't want to make it thinner, okay? Oh, okay. No. That was bad. All right. Always try to go with the grain when you're sanding. If you don't know that, that's a good thing to know. Okay. There we go. Almost done. Now, technically, if you were a fucking purist, you would not begin this project until the planetary hour on the planetary day of the tablet that you were trying to make. I'm not going to take it that far because I know I can consecrate it on the planetary hour of the planetary day and it's going to be fine. I know that. Alright. Alright, here we go. One last area. Okay, we're good. We're gonna dust her off. Okay. We're gonna get our gesso out. And we are gonna give her a coat. Let's put something down underneath her so we don't get gesso all over the fucking table. Alright, let's see what we got here. What did I do with my brush? I was just talking about that shit too, how you will lose your brush. Oh, here it is. Alright. Gesso. Yeah. So this tablet will be from Saturn. This will be black, okay? And I got black, and I'm gonna then we'll paint it black. We'll do the lines, we'll do the numbers, and then we'll seal it with acrylic sealant, and it'll be ready to rock. It's gonna be bad as hell. All right. Here we go. I'm noticing that I could have sanded this a little bit better, but I kind of was rushing it because I just didn't. I'm not really feeling like we're working real hard tonight. It's not going to be a problem because it just means that I need 2 coats of gesso for sure. That's all it means. And just next time I'll have to put a little bit more elbow grease into it. You know, you live and learn. It's not going to fuck anything up. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, you can't see. I'm going to have to see. All right, wait. There, okay, now you can see. There you go. I really think it's cool that you guys are watching this, by the way, especially to all my watchers that are going to watch this after it uploads tomorrow. This is a project that we are kind of making together, me and you. This is like a, you know, Temple of the Backwards Tree project, and you guys are subscribing and watching this. This is cool. And now you're learning how to do it too. So when you want to make planetary tablet squares, you know, that kick ass for planetary magic, you are more than able. There we go. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Oh, Luce, hey, Luce, before you go, Prince Orobus wants to tell you something, okay? So stay with me for about 5 more minutes. If you can give me 5 more minutes, I'm going to give you a message from Prince Orobus, okay? All right. No, I'm not saying it's anything bad. I'm just saying he wants to tell you something. So I'm going to, I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to get to that. All right? All right. Yeah. This balsa wood is sucking up this gesso like a straw. And that's good. That's fine. I can. That's good. That's why we're giving it 2 coats. No problem. We're going to let it dry real nice, and then we're going to give it another coat in the morning. All right, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. One more little dollop here. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, Luce, I'm going to give you your message here. Hold on. Okay. This is coming straight from the horse's mouth. Oh, you left? Luce, I was trying to help you. Well, I'm not going to give it to you now. I'm not just going to tell it to everybody else. It was for you. But, all right. Okay. Yeah, that's about that. I'm going to wash my brush real quick. Give Luce a second to come back, and if he doesn't, it's okay. This is what we got. That's going to be our tablet of Saturn, our planetary square of Saturn. Okay. So we have completed step 1, sanding, and step 2, the first coat of gesso. That's it for tonight, guys. That's it for tonight. Yeah, Prince Aroba's a general message for the audience. And if this message resonates with you, it sounds like you need to hear it, then it's talking directly to you. And if you hear the message and you don't think that it applies to you, then it doesn't. That's how it works. That's how you know. But when Prince Arobus wants to talk, I just let him talk and I just get out of the way and let him do his thing. That's our deal. Alright. Let me put these away somewhere safe. Alright, here we go. Message for our audience members. This message applies to 2 or 3 of you who are going to watch this video in the next 48 hours. So says Prince Arobus. Okay. I always have him near. Always. Prince Arobus, what do you want to tell the audience members that this applies to? Why don't you tell us? Okay. Oh, that's bad. Okay, here we go. He's giving you a warning. Okay? He's telling you that you need to beware of something, okay? You are going to be excluded from a family gathering or a gathering of friends. If you are not excluded, you will have a really shitty time. There will be gifts given and sharing, and there may be interaction with children, but your presence is not welcome there, and you are probably not invited, and if you are, you're not going to have a very good time, because nobody will be sharing anything with you. Why is that? I can't tell you that, but Arobus is saying you can avoid all that shit by just not showing up to something like that in the near future. You know what it is already. If you don't, then this does not apply to you at all. But for those of you that hear this and do understand what Prince Arobus just said, take his advice and simply not entertain the invitation, and you'll be a lot better off. That's all he has to say. Prince Arobus, I ask you one more question. Can you give me a sign that people can look for so that they know if this applies to them or not for sure? Yes, we can. All right. This will be an event that includes people that have money. There will be money. There will be perhaps real estate involved. There will perhaps be wills or trusts or old people that are flush with cash. This could be somebody's birthday. I'm not sure. But it always contains one element, and that's this. The 10 of Pentacles. Money, money, money. And it probably ain't for you. Probably everybody else will get it except you. So it's better to just just not even entertain. Say, oh, I have to work or whatever. Just don't go. That's what Arobus is saying. If you understand it and it makes sense to you, then it's talking to you. And if we don't get it, then it's not talking to you at all. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but that's just how Prince Arobus is sometimes. That's how he wants to communicate. And so he gives it to me, and I give it to you, and that's that. Good night. Peace and chicken grease. This is the dark god of the Clippa. The silver devil might be. And you are in the temple of the backwards 3.